So in this clip, I was with somebody else doing some business, and 3 different craft actually showed up here. It's not real easy to see all 3 different ones, but there was a succession of them. It was a little bit tricky to find them because they were going in and out of the clouds. So what I've done is I've used filters and zoomed in just to sort of make it easier to see them. I slowed this one down so that you could see it a little bit clearly. It's been slowed down to half speed. They weren't moving very fast in real life. So, and in most cases they're not. That's what gets me about so many UFO clips, people talking about them moving quickly. I've only seen them moving quickly in probably 5% of my sightings, almost all of them. Now this one here, this is one of those creatures, those critters or machines, I'm not sure what they are, that you keep seeing in all of my videos that I've been capturing since at least 2014. I think I started noticing them. And they can only really be captured clearly in really high frame rate. In these shots, they were high frame rate, 240 frames per second to capture these sorts of really clear images, but they always show up and zip back and forth. There was another one. They're always zipping around whenever UFOs show up. They always know when UFOs are going to show up, and they zip around in front of them to make sure that they get on the camera. So I don't know whether they love being on camera or whether they kind of work hand in hand with the craft. I'm not really sure. I don't know if they're separate entities and they just like to photobomb, or whether they actually are a part of the whole UFO deal. So this is a really good shot, being that they were pretty high up and I've got all this cloud in the background. In order for them to show up with all the cloud, it's pretty unusual. I like to leave these wide shots in so that you can get perspective, you can see the trees in the foreground, and you can get a sense of reality rather than it just being a really close-up shot. Here's yet another one, either the same one zipping back and forth. It's usually the same one that follows me around everywhere in all of these sightings, and especially at my house. And depending on which shot I'm using, they appear kind of in different shapes. So I've slowed it down a bit here. I've slowed it down probably 25%. Use some filters to take away the glare and make it so that you can really see the shape of the craft. Oh, now look at this. Look, there's an aircraft coming along here, and the UFO is up here. Once again, we're going to get to see an aircraft and a spaceship in the same video at the same time. Wow, this is some really good shit.